you getting them LeBron checks. Everybody know LeBron is the cheapest nigga on earth. He ain't, trust me, he ain't gonna be writing no checks to nobody. This
the Lakers trade up for a pick, do what they got to do, trade some of the squad. You know, LeBron don't like half the team. He throw every one of his teammates under the bus.
See, now, that is a narrative. That right there is a bad narrative. The question is, what teammate has he actually thrown under the bus? You know, when J.R. Smith missed shots, did he throw him under the bus? Did he throw D'Angelo Russell under the bus? Did he throw Westbrook under the bus? Who has he thrown under the bus when you say he throws all his teammates under the bus, right? He's never actually bashed any of his teammates in the media. See, that's a bad narrative because the media do it, so it's his fault, right? But himself has never actually bashed players.
It's never LeBron's fault. The media created a narrative that LeBron can do no wrong. So now,
well, the same. You know, the problem with this is everyone's so young that they don't see this is what they do for superstars themselves. When Jordan was playing, no one bashed Jordan. The media didn't bash Jordan. They blamed everybody else. Magic, everybody else. Bird, everybody else, right? It was never their fault. Luka right now, right? It's everybody else's fault. Giannis, right now, 3 coaches got fired. It's everybody else but Giannis. Embiid, everybody else but Embiid. That's what they tend to do for the superstar. That's just how that works, everybody.
Well, LeBron is acting like he can do no wrong. So despite the stupid shit that he said about the team that he had in Miami, it's like, what? What did you say? But again, it's never LeBron's fault. It's always his teammates' fault. But he created a podcast with him and JJ Redick to talk about X's and O's.
So what we want to do is want to play exactly what Kwame.
But it turns out that it's not the LeBron fault podcast. It's let's make LeBron whatever excuse in the book. Let's make it seem like he's the GOAT. LeBron is the GOAT because LeBron controls the media. No NBA player thinks LeBron is the GOAT. I don't give a damn how much you slice it, how much you dice it. He has great numbers. He has great whatever. He has the best whatever. No NBA player believes that with the heart of hearts. The only ones believe that is the ones that want to jump. Sorry, I got this charger in, so it's going to keep slipping. But the only ones that believe that is the ones that want a job.
So the ones that's playing in the NBA, you know, that says LeBron is a GOAT that actually has jobs, do they still need a job? When Magic and Bird was in power, did the NBA bend for them? Were the narratives controlled for them? Shit, it was only 2 TV channels then. Magic and Bird, 2 TVs, channels. Magic and Bird, then they added Philly, then they added Chicago. But for the most part, you only got to see Magic. That's why the Lakers are so prominent in Boston, right? Because the narratives that the NBA wanted you to see these two guys, who they called the faces of the league.
Ones that want a job is going to say that, and then it's just for clicks and views. They know LeBron's not the GOAT. It's for clicks and views. The same reason why ESPN talk about him all the time. Same reason why any other station talk about him all the time. Same reason why they won like 8 out of the last 9 or 9 out of the last 10 is because LeBron James is a cash cow.
So the Lakers won 8 out of the last 10 because LeBron is a cash cow, not because the team that they played were weak as fuck, all the teams that they play. So because he's the cash cow, they're fixing games for him. Do you think that Laker jersey is the reason? Because I promise you that when you played on the Lakers and y'all wasn't very, very, very good, y'all was on TV a lot. The reason you didn't really like Kobe, right? Because how Kobe was talking to you and how he talked to you guys as a whole, everyone blamed y'all. Did he control the media or did he control the fan base? I'm trying to figure out when y'all made it to the playoffs, was it the media? Because y'all was Kobe was a cash cow. How did you guys make it to the playoffs that year with that roster you had? Cash cow. Lakers is a cash cow. Y'all was sorry as hell, but y'all had a lot of TV games. It's the uniform. The uniform is called entertainment, not basketball, sir. Nobody wants to see, before Wemby got there, the Spurs. They don't want to see Detroit Pistons. They don't want to see Milwaukee Bucks like that. Memphis, if Ja's not there. Sacramento. They don't want to see these teams, man. The league money is generated with 3.5 jerseys. Lakers, Boston, Knicks for the most part. Chicago. Those are the teams. When those teams are in power or good enough to push, we're going to talk about, no matter where they are, last place, whatever, the public wants them. Just like fucking Cowboys. Hey, the score is 0-42. The Cowboys score 7 points. Trust me, that's going to be on SportsCenter. They lost 7-42, but it's a topic. Those will get the most clicks. That's why you talking about it, because you want the clicks from the name. You're doing the same thing, just in reverse, or not even reverse. You're just doing the opposite. You're putting them in. DreamerPro, right? 80% of his content is about LeBron James because the name pays the bills. Golden State, they're in there now. You're right, Golden State. It pays the bills. Always have. The names pay the bills. The names pay the bills.
And you're going to talk about him. You want to see him play. You want him in the playoffs. He's a cash cow. It's just for clicks and views. They know LeBron's not.
So can we ask, the hate towards LeBron that you have in your heart, you seen your DreamerPro, is it because it's for clicks and views? Y'all really don't hate the man. Y'all don't really think he's a bum, right? Right? Y'all don't really believe that, right? It's just for clicks and views. See, we can use this. We're going to use the same thing against the people who don't like him. We don't believe y'all don't like this man. We're just going to say it's for clicks and views. You know, hating on him, get your clicks and views. Okay, it works. These do special ed. They will never talk about his game. They will always try to attack him with the imaginary shit. That makes no sense. Facts.
They go, it's for clicks and views.
So you heard what Kwame Brown had to say. Listen, I think anyone that's thinking with their critical cap and being honest, they know exactly what Kwame's saying is the truth. The reason I believe they know what he's saying is the truth is because when you then closely scrutinize both of these players, you realize it's not close. You just like,
if we closely scrutinize both players, it's not close. See, we wouldn't know that because no one ever scrutinized Michael Jordan, so we wouldn't know. See, but we can tell when scrutiny comes, there's an uproar because just the idea of we're done with the 90s, Jordan couldn't go left. You're having a hard time adjusting to just that notion. No real breakdowns. We don't even talk. No one talks about he didn't make it to the playoffs, then he lost first round. No one even mentions that. Just saying, well, he didn't have a left hand back in the 80s. Oh, someone killed your fucking dog. No one even scrutinized Jordan. So when you hear bad things about Jordan, it's like your parent told you no for the first time. So, I mean, is that something that you guys want to do? You want to sit there and give us all the negativity of why someone shouldn't be there? That's why I said, how about to just focus on your own fucking player of his greatness? You defend Kobe, or you defend LeBron, Jordan, or you defend LeBron. Don't talk about the other one because your intentions of the other one's stats is not going to be in their favor, so shut the fuck up talking about him. Let someone else defend him. We don't want to hear, oh, he couldn't do this. Just tell us how great your player was, and then let the LeBron fans talk about how great they play, and let the Kobe fans talk about how great they play was. That's it. Because if I asked you if Jordan's the GOAT, why isn't Kobe the GOAT? I guarantee you will have no flaw to talk about on Kobe. If you have Kobe number one, then you tell us why Jordan ain't number one. Give us all his flaws. You don't ever do that. You only give one person his flaws. So who's controlling that media? Who's paying y'all to talk bad about LeBron all of a sudden? Who's paying y'all to come up with LeBrick, LeBum? Who's created that? Who's paying y'all? Is Jordan Brand paying y'all? Huh? Nike? Is Nike doing this? Huh? Is Nike doing this? Like,
Shannon Sharp just woke up one day and just decided, okay, LeBron is the GOAT. You're like, based off of what? He'd be like, go James, go James. Oh, Nick Wright. Nick Wright said LeBron had passed Jordan in 2016 after he won his third championship. Even LeBron himself tried to push that narrative when he said in 2016 that, see, what's happened is the following. LeBron and his camp are basically trying to take over all of media. They're trying to have guys that are on TV, on ESPN and FS1 that are pushing this, he's better than Jordan, or pushing this to GOAT, pushing the he's the GOAT debate or whatever it is. So you heard.
Why do you think we do have Michael Jordan as a GOAT? What fucking narrative do you think was pushed then for us when we were children to have Michael Jordan as a GOAT? I want to be like my, right? Gatorade, the sweat, motherfucker like this, huh? What do you think they were doing for us to not even know basketball? But we had Michael Jordan as the best player ever. As little kids, we didn't know nothing about this as adults. As kids, we wanted to be like Mike, right? People died over the shoes. So what kind of narrative, what kind of media control do you think was had then? All of that happened. Like, I hear you questioning the media today. Why you not questioning media then? Because the media that's fighting back today are the media who was starting the Jordan stuff back then. I mean, you have to play it both ways. You just
what Kwame Brown had to say. Listen, then you have people in the independent space. You have former athletes and all of these guys who are all promoting him, right? And this is the reason why you see a lot of guys come out here and say funny stuff. At one point, Paul Pierce was saying that Jordan is the undisputed GOAT. Then out of nowhere, now he's talking about LeBron maybe GOAT. And we're looking at him like, yo, Paul, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Kevin Garnett, they used to be very, very pro Jordan. Then all of a sudden woke up one day and said, but LeBron could be the GOAT. And like, yo, bro, what's going on? Why?
I mean, that's a fair statement. LeBron could be the GOAT. I mean, it's like he's asking a question, but you do raise a good point, my sir. You do raise a good point. I don't trust that, Paul Pierce. I don't trust that. You've been hating on LeBron 99% of the time. You get on that big screen and change up, boy. Who's paying you, sir? Huh? He getting them clutch checks. He getting them clutch checks, baby. He squished it up on it. I was thrown back. I was like, oh, that's a clone. That's a clone. The same shit we gonna say when you say anything good about LeBron James. Ooh, that was a good pass. Whoa, hold up. You getting them LeBron checks. Everybody know LeBron is the cheapest nigga on earth. He ain't, trust me, he ain't gonna be writing no checks to nobody. To say something good about him in the media, Nike gonna do that to sell them shoes any motherfucker way. So he don't need no podcasters. He don't need to pay no podcasters to talk about him.